them and ready to pounce.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Jackson misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Inside. Morant outside. Shot to stop the run. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Here's LeBron. And they double up James. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, guys, here comes your Laker girl.
The numbers for Jaren Jackson. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging 20 points, over 2.5 blocks, and 7 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk so much about players getting hot offensively. Well, he's in that same type of group defensively right now. He is a beast on that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Lakers' ball. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level? And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Wells finds Jackson. Over Ayton. And again, Memphis no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Back to Doncic. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here is LeBron. 17 points for him last game against Detroit. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this guy.
Fast break, Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Morant outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Wells. Hasn't made one yet. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game with 30 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. But LeBron's playing days are over. And GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
The first one falls. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Austin Reeves.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 40-point game against Philadelphia. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Doncic passes to Hayes. From past the arc. Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Morant surveying the D. Left side Jackson. Over Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top 2-way bigs in our league.
And he knocks down the first one. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for LeBron. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kleber. And here's Smart out to the right wing. And here's Hayes. He's defended by Landale. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now Caldwell Pope. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And then Morant slams it in.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. So it's the Lakers now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Smart. No scoring in this one. Hayes with it. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. LaRavia inside. Jackson on him. Here's Cleveland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Cleveland. And so he makes both from the line. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Spencer, guarded by Doncic. Fires for 3. Spencer's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Kleba. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Clock at 6. There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers leading by 7. 3-pointer. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Spencer. Back to Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Hayes throws it down.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Clark. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The 3 for Doncic. It's not going to go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 7. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Jake LaRavia. Maxi Kleba is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Here's Smart. The Grizzlies making the shot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Spencer, the pass to Landale. Now Caldwell Pope. He's defended by Reed. It's deflected. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Hayes. Landale pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Kleba. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Smart. Back to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Laravia off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams can't hit. Lakers leading by 7. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Laravia. And the Lakers with another miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Stolen by Smart. Here's Hayes. He's defended by Landale. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Spencer. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Clark kicks to Caldwell Pope. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
If you see yourself in the room, you know what to do. Go up your room. Oh, take that. Let's see that move. Keep on dancing.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans are becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Steps back. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in. Hayes has got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jackson, a screen on Reed. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Laravia passes to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Reeves outside. From the wing. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Landale. Memphis moving it around. Now here's Jackson. From the line. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In third, the Grizzlies.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
He's off on the first. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic right side. Doncic converts inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Outrunning the opposition. Ayton's got those long strides.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Dalton Connect in for Austin Reeves. Morant against Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Morant.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Ja Morant. And they double up James. And Ayton throws it down.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Morant passes to Landale. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Richard the Dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Reset.
And he hits the first of 3.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Offline from the top of the key.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Doncic kicks to James. Here's Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Wells in the corner. To the inside. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aldama. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's LeBron outside.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Wells passes to Aldama. Outside Jackson. Morant right side. That 3 off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
to LeBron. Out to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now Aldama, guarded by Smart. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant passes to Wells. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. To the middle, it's tipped. Morant with the steal. Wells passes to Morant. Here's Aldama. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Aldama finds Morant. Here's Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Wells has got his first points of the game.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Is checked in for the Lakers. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at the Lakers, they're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And of course, there's the Grizzlies, down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Morant. Now Aldama. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by John Morant. Hachimura finds Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Morant, the bounce pass. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
LeBron James attacking. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight. And here's Morant. 14 points for him. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled
and out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Doncic. Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolo's foul. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And that one, good. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
There's a screen by Aldama. Jackson from long range. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From the arc, the Grizzlies pull it in. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Wells. Back to Aldama. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Reeves outside. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Wells passes to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And Jackson gets it to go.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Reeves outside. Jackson against Ayton. Fires the 3. Reeves can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Jackson. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doncic finds Ayton. Now Reeves. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Ayton missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
From deep, Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Now Reeves. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Kicks it out to James. And again it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, a couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. we check the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morant outside. For the three. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And so here's Memphis. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Morant outside. Here's Wells. Off target from three-point range. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Looking to get back on track here. In the center of things, Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And he makes the first.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tougher technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Morant with the steal. Wells with it. He's against Hachimura. And that one's good. Morant.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Down low. It's stolen by Aldama. Morant outside. Aldama passes to Wells. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic with a screen for LeBron. Fires from deep. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by LeBron. Doncic has got 13.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Lakers making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Spencer's checked in. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama finds well. Clock at 6. Jackson with the screen. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Outside, Smart. Floats one. The three for Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Doncic outside. LeBron James on the wing. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 11. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closer. Ayton, the pass to Smart. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Spencer. Outside Jackson. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hachimura finds James. Back to Hachimura. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, Hachimura is always ready to go into that overdrive inside and fight you for it.
Hachimura taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pass to Spencer. Smart with the steal. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
And here's Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lakers leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Spencer, guarded by Smart. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Reeves the pass to Hayes. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Jackson, that's good.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Reeves outside. Hachimura against Jackson. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hachimura. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Williams finds Landale. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. The shot, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Memphis. 8-point game. They've got Jackson Hayes. Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Kleber in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And there it is for him. Morant's got 21.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Reeves. Now here's Hayes. He's defended by Landale. And there's Reeves putting it right back in.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Hayes, the pass to Vincent. Shoots over Landale. Vincent misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Morant missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Kleber. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Reeves the pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Morant outside. Nobody near Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here.
Timeout.
And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. changes here for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And good that time. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Finishing through contact always fires you up. Smart is really just their spark.
On the wing, Williams. Morant outside. Offline with his three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Smart with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Laravia finds Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Morant. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Landale misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. Laravia passes to Kleba. Now here's Hayes. Doncic looking it over. No good on the three. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And James subbed in for Jake Laravia. Now Morant. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, this is who LeBron is, an unselfish player who looks to set up his teammates.
Doncic against Morant to stop the drought, and finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Wells. A rebound by the Lakers. And here is Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Both from ultra close range.
Doncic.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Marcus Smart.
Substitution for your Lakers. Rui Hachimura.
Morant with it. He's looking for Aldama and finds him. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, Reeves. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots in this game.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
James kicks to Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Back to Morant. No good. Nice D from Doncic.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. From 13, shot is good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to 12 on the bucket from Morant.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Down low, here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Morant. Jackson, a screen on Reeves. Now Jackson. Pocket 6. Morant. And he misses the J.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Now Ayton. Here's Doncic. Launches it. Not that time. It won't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Hachimura. And they double up Doncic. That one drops.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And here is Ayton, following Ja Morant's 3. It's James. Oh, that's blocked. it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I will never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,